Today I am going to look at one of the Euphorbia. Now these Euphorbia are a very large group of plants, and there quite a few are there in Africa, Madagascar and Old World. Then some of these Euphorbia, they occupy a wide range of geoclimatic zones and all. They are spread out and evolved to occupy many niches. And some of these Euphorbia of these dry areas, they have these thorns and also succulent and thorns, and also people often confuse them with cactus. Actually, cactus is all from America. They are not from Asia and all. And this one, I couldn't get the satisfactory identification for this one. Its nearest description what I could get was that Euphorbia neriifolia. So these Euphorbia, they all share one or two common features, and one of that is that they all have that milky latex. If you make a little wound on the plant, some milky latex will come out. That's one feature. Then many of them are there in the garden trade. You can get them in nurseries and all. Lot of these imported Euphorbias. Flowers are very tiny, so focusing is quite a task. And that neriifolia, Euphorbia neriifolia, from my main reference book is that Flora of Dakshina Kannada by Gopal Krishna Bhatt. So in that book, this neriifolia, it says it has yellow flowers. That cyathea, that is that sideways, that rest of that part of that kind of a false flower almost. So whereas this one is red, so that is one difference, but I couldn't get a better idea, so I am sticking to that for time being. So let's look at the shape. It is not angular, it's round, and then two thorns are there, and branches are appearing like this. Probably it can be multiplied by cutting and all. And it's quite a hardy plant and survives in very harshest of locations in this region. Then it's quite fireproof also. Earlier I've shown one video of this plant before it started flowering, and it had been a fire had burnt that area. But this one had survived quite nicely. It had got little bit damaged, but by and large it was all right. So that's one thing, and it's I've seen it in these kind of border areas and all. They're there. This is some small partition in somebody's garden, one of those neglected places where they stopped cultivation and all. Then there one more branch has come. I think probably this kind of branches can be cut and made into the new plants. Now there's one more here also. It's long lived also. It becomes quite I've seen much bigger plants that is growing up to about 10 to 15 feet and all almost. It has a good potential as a farm border, because this that milky latex it puts off these animals and all, because the milky latex can if it one is the thorns are there, then thorns are not big and powerful, but it's there. Then that latex can damage the eye and all. So animals hesitate if this euphorbia are there in the border. Then also as a potted plant, it has some potential in sunny places. If there's water shortage and all, it's a good plant, hardy and all. If I get the correct name, I'll write it. Otherwise, I'm just going to call it as euphorbia for time being. There's one more specimen is there that I'll do a separate video. The same species, at another location.